What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the UConn versus Depaul college basketball matchup going down Tuesday, January 2nd, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com. Click the premium picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between UConn and Depaul. UConn coming into this one 11-2 on the year after a 69-65 win over St. John's in their last matchup, while Depaul, on the other hand, coming in off of a 70-58 win over Chicago State, improving to 3-9 on the year as a result, finally snapping that mini two-game losing streak. But last time we saw Depaul in conference play, it was not good. They put up 48 points in a 36-point home loss to Villanova. And, before that, they only put up 46 points in a 10-point loss to Northwestern at home as well. And, it's so hard to get behind this DePaul team. Sure, they have some nice shooting percentages. They're shooting, 35% from three-point range, 107th in the country. They're a decent 73.3% from the foul line. But again, they're not shooting, well enough, or they're not putting the ball up enough to really make a difference. They're turning the ball over a ton. They're 327th in turnover percentage on offense, turning the ball over more than once every once every 5 possessions, 20.8%. They don't hit the offensive glass all that hard, and they're just not an efficient offense, 233rd in adjusted offensive efficiency. So it just leaves a lot to be desired, especially when DePaul's defense hasn't been great either. On the other side of the coin, you've got UConn, who's just trying to work their way through this Donovan Clingan injury. Clingan, obviously a big part of that UConn front court, looks to be out for at least, from what I'm seeing, a couple more weeks with a foot issue. Again, those foot issues for big men are always tricky, so you kind of got to keep tabs on it as a game-to-game prognosis and see how the news comes out. But UConn, for the most part, has been rock solid. I mean, like I said, they had the 4-point win over St. John's. You'd like to maybe see them be a little bit more convincing at home. But again, St. John's usually up for the occasion in those games. And, UConn fell flat against Seton Hall in their conference opener. But I honestly I don't see that being the case in this game. UConn last year pretty much blew the doors off of DePaul in both meetings. They won the first meeting on the road by 14 points, and then won the return meeting at UConn by 29. And this is just as good of a UConn team as they had last year. And, if you followed me here at Pick Dawgz, you know my theory and my thoughts on DePaul. DePaul, at times, inconsistently, they would put up decent seasons and then, not so great seasons in non-conference play. But the one thing that you could always bank on DePaul doing in Big East Conference play is crapping the bed. This team has been terrible. Only one winning season in Big East Conference play since joining the conference in the mid-2000s. You don't just fluke into that. DePaul just not able to handle the rigors of Big East Conference play. I think this one's all UConn. I'm going to go with UConn laying the big number, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.